Welcome to the South Regional Volleyball Game. I'm glad everyone is here today. If everyone could please rise, we're going to pray. And then we'll follow right into the national anthem. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for today. Thank you for the ability for everyone to come and support those that they love. Thank you for Jonathan getting here safely. Thank you for everyone who traveled, refs, parents, players. I just pray that you will keep us safe and that every child in here will give 100% in everything that they have. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Amen. Now, for our visiting team from Johnson University, we have number 1, Ilaria Butler. Number 2, Vanessa Orozco. Number 4, Fabiana Ortega. Number 5, Jojo Sosa. Number 7, Janelli Bustamante. Number 10, Genesis Rodriguez. Number 12, Adriana Diaz. Number 13, Gabriela Perez. Number 14, Alanis Casanova. Number 15, Leila Ramirez. Number 17, Kiara Rodriguez. Coached by Yanira Abreu. And now for your TBC Eagles. We have number 1, JL Jordan. Number 6, Chloe Phillips. Number 11, Alexandria Brash. Number 14, Ashley Chevalier. Number 17, Maggie Bergholzer. Number 25, Madison Hamilton. Number 28, Carlin Pointer. Number 32, Hanesi Foster. Number 41, Ashley Shaw. And number 99, Morgan Wells. Head coach, Lynn. I also want to give a special shout out to one of our refs whose birthday it was, so happy birthday. And now let's have some fun and play.
Thank you, Coach Lena Bennett, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Baptist College here on the west side of Jacksonville, Florida. We are ready to begin the volleyball championship tournament, and round 1 will be between the number 4 seed Johnson University of Florida Suns and number 5 Trinity Baptist College Eagles, the host school. Coach Lena Bennett leads the TBC Eagles, and Coach Abreu is the head coach of the University of Florida Suns. The Suns come in with a record of 7-12 overall and 7-5 in NCCAA Division II South Region competition. Trinity Baptist, no wins, 22 losses this season, 0-14 in South Region play. The winner of this match will take on the number 1 seed in the tournament, the Bruins and Bob Jones University. And in between this match and the one coming later at 5 with Bob Jones, Pensacola Christian College and Tacoma Falls College will square off to see who goes on to play on Saturday for regional championship tournament. Fred Bureau and Josh Harris is working the camera for us this afternoon. And we are ready to begin the first serve coming from just a moment. Eagles, even though the host school, they are the visitors on the scoreboard. With the goal number, and the game is underway. And John Sosa. Johnson up to a 1-0 lead. Connection to high school, senior comes to Senior Florida, hometown of Johnson University of Florida. It is Vanessa Orozco serving for the Suns. It's the 2-0 lead for Johnson. Orozco has served up the first 2 points. Eagles are able to return and hit from the point. Johnson leads, and TBC will send senior from gives Johnson a 3-1 lead. We're going to have a lot of volleyball action here this morning and into the afternoon and into the early evening. So pull up a chair and enjoy some NCCAA Division II South Region Volleyball. In the men's soccer, also hosted by Trinity Baptist College, Bob Jones University and Pensacola Christian College will square off tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. for the men's South Region Soccer Championship. The women's soccer championship game will be at Tacoma Falls College tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. between the TBC Eagles and the Tacoma Falls College Screaming Eagles. Third hit from Morgan. Set number 1. Diana Ortega serving for Johnson. Foster with the return. Rodriguez ready on the defense. Johnson has a 5-1 lead. Go! Jones off a little bit short. I understand we have a little bit of fire difficulty as we get an opportunity. 6-1 in favor of Johnson. Giving the Suns a 7-1 lead. Okay, we'll win it. Right here, the two mics come together, the two jacks come together. Pull that out and back in, please. Right there. Sometimes that helps. Make sure it's in all the Social now serving for the Suns. Austin. The ball off. It is returned. 6-3 in favor of Johnson. Suns, the ace from Madison Hamilton, pulling the Eagles. Hey. Hamilton came into today's play with 25 service aces, and now a delay as the official on the far sideline walking to the scorer's table. Johnson leads 6-4. We're going to pause right here. We'll resume as unplayed resumes. Madison Hamilton with the serve. This one a little too strong and out of bounds. Point goes to the Suns, and it is 7-4. Layla Ramirez now serving for the Suns. That ball did hit the floor, so the ace for Rodriguez. Right up at the net. Tap over and a whistle as an Eagles player hit the net. That is a point for the Suns, who now lead at 9-4. And a whistle on a double hit violation called against the Eagles. Layla Ramirez still serving for Johnson. And Morgan Wells gets the kill for TBC. Pull 1 point closer. Eagles still trailing by 5. Substitution now for Trinity Baptist. Ashley Shaw will take over for Honnessy Foster, and Shaw will head back to serve. Driving play by Shaw, keeping that ball off the floor. To the back of the court, Morgan Wells right there. She comes up front, makes the return, but the Suns right there with the defense. That ball lands inbounds, so a point for Johnson, and it's 11-5. Genesis Rodriguez now serving for the Suns. Morgan Wells knocks one down. Block attempt unsuccessful. TBC pulls back to within 5. Gabriela Perez checks in for Johnson. Morgan Wells now serving. Diaz called for making contact with the net, so the point goes to TBC. Morgan Wells now serving for the Eagles. 15 aces coming into today's play. That one is out of bounds. Point on the board for the Eagles. They are trying to creep a little bit closer. They have cut what was a 6-point deficit down to 3. And Wells with the serve. And a little miscommunication gives Johnson back the point, and a lead back up to 4. Janelle Bustamante now serving for Johnson, hometown product, a freshman from Kissimmee. That's Maggie Burkholzer tapping one down for Trinity Baptist, and it's 13-9, Johnson lead. Maggie Burkholzer, Jacksonville native, now serving for the Eagles. Kill attempt from Sosa is a little strong. TBC back to within 3. Carlin Pointer started to go up for a kill attempt. Recognized that she needed to readjust, and the ball on the floor, giving the point to the Suns, who lead it now 14-10. Sound reflects very well here inside Trinity Gymnasium. You'll hear a lot of the crowd noise, especially when this gym gets jam-packed. Pointer to the center of the court. Kill attempt, good, onto the floor. Tipped at the net, but lands on the hardwood, and Johnson leads by 5. Vanessa Orozco will serve for the Suns. Good serve right towards Wells. To the back of the court, defended, set up, tap over, and a dig for Madison Hamilton. Return effort, though, a little short, and the Suns have opened up a 6-point lead. Timeout called by Trinity Baptist with the score. Johnson leading 16-10. We'll be back after this 60-second message from the NCCAA. teams back onto the court quickly. So Johnson ready to serve. Vanessa Orozco gets the whistle, and we are back underway. 16-10, Johnson leads. Set number 1. And the kill is good from Janali Sosa. Johnson has reopened a 7-point lead. Good hard line drive serve from Orozco. Burkholzer ready in the backcourt. Pointer with the kill attempt and good. Carlin Pointer came into today's play with 136 kills on the season. 73 total sets played. Gets the point for the Eagles. 17-11, however, Johnson still leads. And Allie Thrash back at the server's line for TBC. Burkholzer to midcourt. Set up for the kill attempt. Foster and Pointer with the block. And the point for the TBC Eagles. Still a little more work to do as they're trailing by 5 at 17-12. And that kill from Sosa right on the money. Getting the point and the serve for Johnson. 6-point lead as we have a substitution. Fabiana Ortega will check in for Adriana Diaz. Ortega, freshman from Altamont Springs. 5 aces coming into today's play. Foster to the back of the court, but a little too strong and out of bounds. Another 7-point lead opened up for the Suns. And he delayed just to change balls. Ortega will now get ready to serve. Official still talking with the scorer's table. Ortega now gets the whistle. She's been ready for quite a while. She's serving with her team leading by 7. And the kill attempt from Madison Hamilton falls down on the court. Trinity Baptist gets the point. Carlin Pointer now serving for TBC. That one goes off Sosa, an unforced error, bringing the Eagles back to within 5. 19-14. And Pointer serving for the Eagles. Carlin Pointer, a senior from Fort White, Florida. And Wells gets the kill. Morgan Wells, a junior from Homestead, Florida, pulls TBC back to within 4 at 19-15. The winner of this match will take on Bob Jones University at 5 p.m. The Bruins are in the gymnasium scouting the competition. They know they're going to be playing one of these two teams later this afternoon. Our 3 p.m. game will be against Toccoa Falls College and Pensacola Christian College. Bob Jones, number 4 in the NCCAA Division II, behind only Arlington Baptist, Manhattan Christian, and Maranatha Baptist. Toccoa Falls is number 7, and Pensacola Christian comes in at number 10. So 3 South Region teams crack the top 10 in the NCCAA Division II. Carlin Pointer has served up a couple of points for the Eagles as we're back underway. Bob Jones men's soccer, #1 in the country, and they're looking to take their third consecutive South Region title tomorrow and third consecutive national championship later this month down in Kissimmee. Foster's kill attempt comes up a little short. Rodriguez right there at the net to give the Suns that vaulted 20-point mark. Joanna Sosa from Puerto Rico now serving. Her teammates like to call her JoJo. Wells with the tap and a diving play from Bustamante keeping the ball alive. Wells' kill attempt kept up in the air. Bustamante with the sidearm return. Foster defended on the other side of the net. Second tap attempt by Foster. Wells with the kill and the point. Morgan Wells has done a nice job these last few points at the net. TBC has cut a 7-point deficit down to 4. Wells again at the net, but the Suns were right there with the defense, and that one is out of bounds. Trinity Baptist now within 3. Madison Hamilton serving, but got a little too much of it. Johnson now 4 points away from taking set #1. And right there at the net is Genesis Rodriguez, bringing the Suns just 3 points away from winning the first set. Now serving Layla Ramirez, sophomore from Puerto Rico. Kill attempt from Genesis Rodriguez, too far. TBC within 4 at 22-18 as they make the substitution. Ashley Shaw in for Honnessy Foster. And Shaw, freshman from Umatilla, now serving. That one is just wide of the line on the left side. That means Johnson needs just 2 more points to win the set. Morgan Wells toward the back of the court. Third hit, good from Sosa. Jordan right on the back line. Wells for the kill. Tipped at the net, kept alive. Sosa returns. Good teamwork by the Suns. Chevalier right at Sosa. And that one is out of bounds. The attempt from Diaz. Trinity Baptist within 4 at 23-19. Still a little work to do. Morgan Wells now serving for the Eagles. Third hit from Jordan. About an inch past the line. Had to wait for the line judge to make the call, and she got the call correct, and now Johnson needs just 1 more point to win set 1. And serving this point, potential set point, is Janelle Bustamante. Sosa, but blocked at the net by Chloe Phillips. Eagles are still alive, but they need to win the next 4 points to keep this one going. Maggie Burkhalter ready to serve for TBC. Sosa with the kill, and Johnson takes the first set by a score of 25-20. So Johnson University of Florida leads 1-0. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back when set 2 is ready to begin here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Set 2 ready to begin. Johnson University leads 1-0, having won the first set 25-20. Again, the winner of this game will play in the semifinal round against number 1 Bob Jones University. That game is scheduled to begin at 5 p.m. In between, at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, Toccoa Falls College and Pensacola Christian College will do battle right here at Trinity Gymnasium. I'm Ray Bureau. Appreciate you joining us here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. More and more fans keep piling on into Trinity Gymnasium, and that will continue throughout the afternoon. Officials are just checking over the lineups, and then set 2 will be ready to begin. Noel Whitaker, our official statistician, here for us this morning and into the afternoon. Johnson got 9 kills in that first set. 4 of those by John Lee Sosa. TBC was led by Morgan Wells, 4 kills out of the 7 total for the TBC Eagles. Teams have switched sides, and now Allie Thrash serves for TBC, and set 2 is underway. Sosa attempt, but a little too strong, and TBC gets the first point. Alexandria Thrash, a senior from Katy, Texas, now serving for the TBC Eagles. She has 20 aces coming into today's play. And a whistle with the ball in flight. Double hit violation called against the Eagles, so Johnson gets its first point, and we're tied at 1. Vanessa Orozco now serving for the Suns. The attempt is good from Orozco, coming up from the server's line, giving her team a 1-point lead. These two teams have met 4 times already this season, or this will be the 4th. Johnson has won all 3. All 3 of those have been very exciting matches. Trinity Baptist with the point. Carlin Pointer right there at the net to tie the score at 2. Pointer now serving for the Eagles. Sosa's little tap. Morgan Wells with the dig. Wells right back at the net. However, Layla Ramirez finds some open floor and gets the point for the Suns. Ashley Chevalier, the libero for TBC, back onto the court. Carlin Pointer heads off. Substitution also for Johnson. Fabiana Ortega checks in and heads back to serve. And the ace from Ortega makes it a 3-2 lead. Ortega had 5 aces coming into today's play. And a whistle while the ball was in the air. Illegal formation called against Johnson. Coach Abreu wants an explanation, but the officials award the point to the Eagles. It is 4-3. Madison Hamilton now serving for TBC. Sosa made a dive and fortunately did not collide with the wall at the end of the court. Ace for Hamilton, but more importantly, Sosa came out unscathed. That's Sosa right there, but blocked at the net by both Wells and Foster. Wells to the back, but a little too strong and out of bounds. 5-4 Johnson. And Sosa heading back to serve. And Hennessy Foster gets the ball in between Rodriguez and Bustamante. Eagles have tied the score. Foster now serving. Hennessy Foster, a sophomore from Tampa, Florida. Little equipment adjustment going on the left side of the court, and Foster gets the whistle, and here's the serve. That's a dig from Wells. She gets up to try to smash one down, but defended by Orozco. Set up for Wells, blocked up front. Wells again. Ball was tipped, and then good defense and a return. And a double hit violation called against Burkhalter. So Johnson gets the point. Or check that, my mistake. Violation called against the Suns, and TBC gets the point. Official pointed that it was TBC's point. I thought she was saying it was TBC's violation. So that one's on me. Kill attempt goes at Foster. Johnson gets the point. There was a violation called, but the kill would have been good anyway. So Johnson has tied it up, and the Suns will send Layla Ramirez back to the line. Shaw in for Foster for the Eagles on the right side of the court. And the ace from Layla Ramirez. Morgan Wells with the tap, and a good defensive play from Ramirez. Third hit, the return from Wells. Gordon knocks it up in the air, third hit. And a point for the Suns. That ball made tough to play when it went straight up in the air at the back of the court. Wells gave it a terrific effort. Came up a little gingerly, but she shook that off quickly and sets up at the net. Meanwhile, Layla Ramirez now serving with she and her team leading by 2. Off Phillips onto the floor, and the point scored by Genesis Rodriguez. Makes it a 3-point Johnson lead. Phillips with the return. Sosa setting one up for Bustamante. Tipped at the net. A little bit of a collision, but the Eagles regroup, and Wells makes the return. Chevalier there in the backcourt. Set up for Wells. And more defensive play by the Suns. Bustamante with the kill. A dig for Shaw. And a point for the Eagles. Credit players on both sides of the net for keeping that volley going as long as it did. Both teams made some really good plays. Ashley Shaw got the dig that eventually led to the point. Morgan Wells now serves. Carlin Pointer taps one over. Bustamante with the return. Bustamante's hit goes right at Pointer. Blocked up at the net, bump, set, Pointer, no. Ramirez right there in front of the attempt from Carlin Pointer. Another opportunity for Pointer. And a whistle and a point for the Eagles. Net violation is the call, and Trinity Baptist is within one. For those of you just joining us, Johnson won the first set 25-20 and leads 1-0. Owen Pointer with the return right at Sosa. Set up for Bustamante. The kill attempt hits off the ceiling. Always a tough play. That ball went straight up into the rafter and actually gained some speed as it hit and came down. Again, always a difficult play. The same player can't hit it twice. Johnson gets the point, leads by 2. Genesis Rodriguez with the serve. That one a little too strong from Pointer. This is wide of the line. And that serve a little too strong. The point for the Eagles. They are back within 2. Maggie Burkholzer ready to serve now for TBC. Kill attempt is good from Diaz. Johnson leads 12-9. A lot of fast-paced action. Both teams giving it their all. Jaylee Bustamante now serving. And a tap down from Diaz gives Johnson a 4-point lead. Bustamante now serving with her team leading 13-9. Sosa with the kill, and that's inbounds. (14-9), Johnson leads. Bustamante with the serve. Pointer is blocked at the net. That's Adriana Isabel Diaz with the block, giving her team a 6-point lead. Pointer to the back of the court. And a point for TBC. Carlin Pointer placed that one just out of the reach of Bustamante. She made a good diving effort. TBC gets the point, pulls to within 5. Chloe Phillips checks out in favor of Allie Thrash, who will serve now for the Eagles. Thrash gets the whistle and the serve to the right side. Set up for Diaz. Eagles able to make the return. Sosa's attempt is wide and out of bounds. Allie Thrash now serving. Her team trails by 4. They've made a nice little run to get back to within 4. Foster with the setup for Pointer, the tap, and the defense by Sosa. This one's set up for Ramirez. Morgan Wells right there to keep the ball alive. Foster at the net. Keeps that ball from going down toward the floor. Sosa, though, able to get the kill. And Johnson has gotten the lead back up to 5. Chloe Phillips will check in for Alexandria Thrash for Trinity Baptist, and now serving for Johnson is Vanessa Orozco. Wells with the return, And a nice play by Gabriela Perez. And then the kill by Sosa. And Johnson leads by 6. (17-11) is the score. Orozco gets the whistle and the serve. Tap over and a diving dig by Morgan Wells. That one misses just outside the line, very close. Had to wait for the line judge to make his decision. Eagles get the point, back to within 5. That one stays inside. Suns get the point. It is 18-12. Fabiana Ortega now serving for the Suns. And Wells a little too strong, out of bounds. Johnson is up to 19. Ortega now serving, and that one misses wide of the line. Out of bounds. Eagles get the point. Madison Hamilton serving for Trinity Baptist. And we have ourselves a timeout, and we're going to pause right here, and we'll be back after this 30-second. Suns need just 5 more points to take set number 2. They won the first one 25-20. And play is ready to resume. Joan Lee Sosa getting ready now to serve for Johnson. Foster with the return. Sosa sets this one up for Ramirez. And Ramirez gets the kill. And the Suns just 4 points away from taking a commanding 2-0 lead. And Sosa will try to serve up 4 more points for the Suns. Point successful for Genesis Rodriguez, just inside the line and off the hands of Phillips. Johnson leads 22-13. Wells' third hit comes up a little short, and Johnson is 3 points away from taking set 2. And Janali Sosa with the ace. And potential set point is coming up right now for the Suns. And that one is a little too strong. Trinity Baptist gets the point. Odyssey Foster now serving for the Eagles. Bustamante tipped at the net. Ramirez scores the point, and the Suns have won set 2 by a final score of 25-14. So Johnson has won the first 2 sets, and the Suns now have a chance for the sweep. Trinity Baptist will try to battle back from down 2-0. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll start with a 60-second message from the NCCAA. Set number 3 now beginning with Vanessa Orozco serving for Johnson, who has a chance at the 3-set sweep. Trinity Baptist will try to battle from behind. And a whistle with the ball in the air. And a first point awarded to the Suns. Violation called against TBC, so 1-0 Johnson. And Orozco with the serve. And the kill attempt is good from Layla Ramirez. And Johnson gets the first 2 of set number 3. Orozco has served up the first 2 points and a good hard line drive serve. Kept off the floor by Wells, and the Eagles make the return. Sosa with the tap and the point, giving Johnson a 3-0 lead. First 2 sets went to Johnson, 25-20 and 25-14. And Orozco gets the whistle, trying to make it 4 in a row. And the ace does complete that 4-point run. Now Orozco and the Suns a chance to extend what is a 4-0 lead. Harlan Pointer with the tap. That goes right at Butler. She was ready. Pointer with the dive. Third hit from Burkholzer is off the net. Kept in play. Bustamante with the return. And a double hit violation called against the Eagles. So Johnson has scored the first 5 points of set number 3. Orozco grazes off the net and gets the ace. Six-0 Johnson as we have a timeout, and we'll pause right here. We'll be back in just a minute. Six-0 Johnson as Orozco gets the whistle to put us back underway. Off Chevalier and onto the floor, and Orozco has served up 7 in a row to start the set. And Orozco with the serve. That one might have gone out of bounds. Wells wasn't sure, so she tried to make the play. And it's a quick 8-0 lead for Johnson. And Orozco gets the serve right at Burkholzer. Pointer with the return. Sosa with the kill attempt. Instead, a gentle tap over. Looked like she was going to hit it hard. And the ball falls on the TBC side, so the Suns get the point and lead 9-0. Phillips to the back of the court. Bustamante sends it back up front. And Phillips right at the net to keep the ball alive. Sosa with the kill attempt. Chevalier got a hand on it, kept it off the floor. Wells unable to get there in time. And Johnson scores and is in double digits. Good hard line drive serve right at Burkhalter. Butler goes down to her knees to keep the ball alive. And this one out of bounds. Point toward the Eagles. They have some work to do to come from behind. Substitution. Odyssey Foster in for Ashley Shaw. Allie Thrash in for Chloe Phillips, and Thrash will serve for the Eagles. And a double hit violation gives TBC the point. 10-2, Suns lead. And the point good for Johnson, and they have opened up an 11-2 lead. Now serving for Johnson, Fabiana Ortega. Foster with the tap, and a great effort by Sosa. She got it over the net, but the ball came down on the wrong side of the line. So point for the Eagles. Carlin Pointer will head back to serve. And Sosa just finds some open hardwood and gently taps this down for the point. 12-3 in favor of the Suns. And Sosa now serving. Bustamante with the hit. Tips off a couple of Eagles, falls down to the floor. So Johnson has opened up another 10-point lead. Joanne Sosa with the serve toward the back of the court. Set up for Wells. Kill attempt is good. Morgan Wells with the kill. And for Wells, that is her 5th kill of the match. TBC, though, still has some work to do. And Hamilton with the serve for the Eagles. Genesis Rodriguez got on top of that one a little too much, hit it into the net, so a point for TBC. Hamilton, a terrific line drive serve. Awareness by Rodriguez, though, kept the ball alive. Wells with the kill attempt. That ball was tipped at the net, so a point for the Eagles. Credit Wells with another kill. And the official is going to talk about that last point, whether or not that ball was tipped. The initial call was a tip, and a point for the Eagles. And the call will stand. So Hamilton comes back onto the court. Good attempt from Sosa. Great defense by the Eagles. Foster with the block. Wells with the kill attempt. And Sosa is able to make the play after a great dive by Orozco to keep the ball off the floor. Wells this time with a tap. Bustamante bumps it up into the air. Sosa to the back of the court. Another opportunity for Wells. Rodriguez was able to tip the ball up to give her teammates a chance. Good volley won by the Eagles. Eagles trailed 10-0, then 13-3. It's now 13-7. And Hamilton with a good line drive serve. That forced Ramirez to go down low, but she made the play. Ramirez gets the kill and the point. And Johnson leads by 7. Layla Ramirez now serving for the Suns. And Sosa's attempt is out of bounds. TBC gets the point. And Hennessy Foster now serving for Trinity Baptist. Ball tipped, and Chevalier goes down to her knees. All kept alive. Here's Bustamante. Tip at the net. Set up for Wells. Goes up high, and a great job by Sosa just keeping the ball in the air. And Chloe Phillips finds an open corner in the back of the court and scores the point. Trinity Baptist has trimmed what was a 10-point deficit down to 5. We'll have ourselves a timeout, and we'll pause right here and be right back on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Both teams back on the court, ready to resume after a little bit of equipment adjustment. Johnson won the first 2 sets, 25-20 and 25-14. They lead 14-9. And a little more housekeeping duty by Coach Bennett, and we are ready to resume the action. Hennessy Foster now serving for TBC. Again, they were down 13-3. It's now 14-9. Wells keeps that one alive. Ramirez, a good hit right at Foster. Chloe Phillips bumped up in the air by Orozco. Bustamante to the back of the court, and Chevalier was there at going down low. And a great diving dig. That was Vanessa Orozco just a moment ago. Wells with the attempt. Tips off Rodriguez. And Sosa kept it alive, but the Eagles get the point. Suns had several terrific defensive plays during that last volley, but the Eagles come away with the point and have trimmed the deficit down to 4. Foster wastes no time getting the ball back into play. Third hit from Sosa's into the net. TBC has gotten to within 3. There's some Trinity Baptist College baseball players in attendance, cheering your friends out there on the court. Bustamante tipped at the net. Set up for Wells, a kill attempt. And a great job by Genesis Rodriguez. Johnson gets the point and extends the lead back to 4. Substitution, Fabiana Ortega goes off, and coming on is Adriana Diaz. Sosa sends it up front. Diaz with the attempt. And Ashley Shaw makes the nice play. Third hit, no. Net violation called against Trinity Baptist. Also 4 hits. And the point goes to the Suns. Ball tipped up by Phillips. Third hit coming from Burkhalter is good. Bustamante had to readjust, but she did so very effectively, and Wells is blocked off the net by Diaz. Adriana Diaz scoring the point. She's a freshman from St. Augustine, and she just gave her team back a 6-point lead. Genesis Rodriguez now serving. And the ace makes it 18-11. Timeout called by Coach Leah Bennett, and we'll take a timeout ourselves, and we'll be right back. Johnson leads by 7 and needs 7 more to finish the 3-set sweep. Trinity Baptist trying to rally from behind. They were down by 10. They got to within 4. And with that point, the Suns have rebuilt their lead back to 8. Genesis Rodriguez now serving for Johnson. That one is too strong and out of bounds, so Trinity Baptist gets the point. Morgan Wells will serve for TBC. And Wells to the left side of the court. Third hit from Sosa is good. Carlin Pointer tipped at the net off Diaz. Suns collide, but Sosa is able to keep the ball in the air, and Ramirez makes the successful return. And Pointer gets the kill, and Trinity Baptist has cut the deficit back down to 6. Morgan Wells is a trooper. getting some attention at the trainer's table during the timeout. Back on the court. The kill from Sosa gives Johnson the 20-point mark. Jamie Bustamante now serving for the Suns. A nice diving play from Ramirez. Pointer with the opportunity. Tipped up into the air. Sosa with the return and inbounds. And Pointer made an effort, couldn't quite get there in time, and the Suns are 4 points away from winning the match. Joanli Sosa with 10 kills in this match. And Colin Pointer finds the back corner, keeps the ball inbounds. TBC still trailing by 7. They're not giving up, they're playing hard. Maggie Burkhalter will now serve for the TBC Eagles. And the kill is good from Adriana Diaz. Johnson needs just 3 more points. The Bob Jones University Bruins are still in attendance, waiting to see the final outcome. If Johnson does hold on, they will face the Bruins at 5 p.m. Nice work by Chloe Phillips at the net. Good diving play from Bustamante. All set up for Sosa, the kill attempt. Ball lands out of bounds. Had to wait to see if there might have been a tip. Officials both say no, so TBC gets the point. Allie Thrash now serving for TBC. And a point for the Suns. They need just 2 more to finish the match. And a substitution for Johnson will send Fabiana Ortega back into the game and back to the server's line, where she will try to serve up 2 more points. Coach Abreu talking with the far side official. I think they're discussing the potential lineup and servers rotation. Johnson needs just 2 more points. Ortega's ready to serve. And discussion still going on. Now Coach Abreu talking with their players. And we are ready to resume. And Ortega serves it to Burkhalter. Eagles send it up front to Pointer. Sosa with the kill attempt. It's good. Stays in bounds. And now we're looking at the potential match point. Substitution first, however. Genesis Rodriguez in for Gabriela Perez. And Fabiana Ortega will look to end the match with this serve. And the tap down is good. Genesis Rodriguez makes the play. And Johnson has one set 3 to complete the 3-set sweep. The set scores 25-20, 25-14, and 25-15. So the Johnson University of Florida Suns will battle the #1 seed Bob Jones University at 5 p.m. this afternoon. At 3 o'clock, Toccoa Falls College will take on Pensacola Christian College in the 2-3 semifinal matchup. And then the two winners from later today will meet here on the court at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here for Game 1 of the South Region Volleyball Tournament. We'll be back just before 3 p.m. for Toccoa Falls and Pensacola Christian. Hope you can join us.